Oh my gosh, the lagging mic. Okay. You turned to a robot for a little bit, Joe.
Did I?
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Hey, Silas. I got some background noise.
Joe,
So
what
my
you can
mic will
do is
probably be
that you
muted.
can adjust your microphone level and lower it.
Gotcha, 1 second.
Dude, he's got so much game.
Alright, how's that?
That's
Oh,
a
you wanna
lot
hear
better.
gain? Hold on.
Hear game.
Alright, here we go.
Um,
Setting it up. Oh my gosh.
That's not game.
Stop. Stop.
alright.
Oh, man, you might really hear a difference. Sorry, Buckaroo. Okay, so,
Alright, y'all ready?
hold on. One moment, please. So, sometimes, like, you'll open Siege, and, like, all your cosmetics will be reset. Like, you still have them, they're just unequipped. Well, that happened to me, so just give me, like,
Alright.
I don't need to, like, go through and, like, equip all the cosmetics. I just need to get my
Alright.
loadouts prepped. Joe, anything you want to tell me about your strategies?
So, Joe is learning.
No, Cohen. I want to hear it from him. Joe, what's your strategy looking like tonight?
You know, more of like winning and
Cohen, are we live?
Yep, we're live.
Is anyone in?
Not yet, but I just put on my
Well,
Instagram to a link.
yeah. Joe, I want to let you know you're not winning, buddy boy.
So, is this
Sorry.
the size y'all want to start on? Alright, so this
Uh,
is a best of 3. Uh, map 1 is Oregon, map 2 is Chalet. Joe picked Chalet. I assume you picked Oregon, Silas. And then,
I can work with Oregon.
if it
Yeah.
goes to a map 3, it's gonna be Clubhouse.
Oh, I gotta get this out the way
That's
quick.
if it goes to map 3.
Oh, I hate.
Alrighty,
Oh, I hate
y'all ready?
Clubhouse. I suppose
Let's
I'm ready.
go.
That could be, that's a statement that could be made.
Alright, good luck, boys. Oh boy. Alright. Who do you think's gonna win? You got Joe the Boogeyman, and then you got Silas Bioass. Silas. Alright, so our community vote indicates that Silas is actually gonna win. I wonder. Alright, the first band will be Sledge, which is an interesting band from Silas. Next up, we'll see the Yana band coming out of Joe. Most likely, these are target bands toward each other, not really comfort bands per se. Frost band will come out, and last but not least, the Smoke band will actually come out. Alright, so first up, we will be going to the Kids Dorm's defense with Silas pulling out the Solus and Joe pulling out an interesting pick with Callie, which
Delta, empêchez Alpha de désarmer vos bombes.
Long-range encounters type of person, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how he'll fare. Silas is on the goal list with close-range combatant. Does Jewel actually go for a rat play?
Alpha a localisé une bombe. Il reste 10 secondes. Plus que 5 secondes. Alpha progresse pour désamorcer une bombe.
Silas will continue going the roam, however. Joe, small tower side, while Silas continues to roam awfully close. This is very interesting to see. Silas is looking for an utility. Most likely could have heard the rappel to the roof. Still on alert. We will hop on cams as well. But Joe is nowhere in sight. Now what does concern me is that Joe still has access to the drone and still doesn't want to use it. Is he gonna go for a straight face check? Yeah, so is Silas aware of how close Joe is to the site? Joe will hop in the pit. Is he aware? Oh, this power is soulless. His sounds can detect where that drone is, and also Joe. Timing. Silas. Ooh. Are they aware of how close they are to each other? Joe opts to not go for the swing. Silas is still holding by white. Silas is aware.
Les assaillants ont activé le désamorceur.
Joe turns his back, they both miss, but Silas finishes off the kill. And he will actually...
Les défenseurs ont le désamorceur en visuel. Alpha, protégez-le. Delta, neutralisez le désamorceur. Mission réussie pour Delta.
Now we will be going to a basement defense. Interestingly, Silas opts to bring the Oryx, an aggressive roamer. This could be to counter
Alpha doit localiser et désarmer le plus de bombes possible.
To the building. Maybe Silas wants to beat him head on. Now I wonder, this could lead to some interesting points. Will Silas want to pop the hatches that are in sight and risk Joe being able to hop through them? I doubt it, since Silas will...
Il reste 10 secondes.
But will he actually be successful?
Plus que 5 secondes avant insertion. Alpha a localisé une bombe. L'objectif d'Alpha est de désarmer une bombe.
Is Joe going to be able to find out Silas' whereabouts? Silas is in meeting. They could end up having an awkward meeting. Oh, Joe is actually going to sneak down Freezer stairs. Shoot the camera. I don't think Silas is aware of how deep Joe is going in the basement. Silas is still perched and waiting a meeting, thinking that Joe is going to cross into Zulu. However, that is far beyond what's going to happen. I had to anticipate Joe is probably going to walk into sight from Freezer, and Silas is starting to become suspicious. It's too quiet in the building. Most likely going for an E-box hatch drop. Joe is going to continue to go through Freezer, and Silas is perched on the E-box hatch. Could this lead to an interesting gunfight scenario? Maybe. Joe was gonna opt for a push, however, not to be the case. Silas still upstairs, prepping for what looks to be an E-box hash drop. He will drop in the E-box and wait by the default plant spot. Nope, Silas most likely spotted out that drone. It's on the lurk for Joe. Did they even see each other? Oh, looks like Joe did not see Silas. Error. A critical error in the mission. Oh, but this should be Joe's key. Reinforced. Is he gonna go for plan? Joe hears him. Joe does
Encore
hear him.
15 secondes.
This is going to be an interesting play. Joe goes for the swing and gets it onto Silas. What? I would have predicted that. Joe actually wins that outright. Wow. Okay. Critical errors on both sides being made and mistakes. Silas being too passive there. However, Joe also missed droning, but still getting the drop on Silas due to Silas reinforcing. Gave him the opportunity. What an interesting turn of events that was.
Alpha doit trouver et désarmer des bombes.
So man, who are they still gonna win? You still have it on Silas or Joe after what just happened? Joe was able to sneak into the bomb site and rough Silas. Guess I've got a little change of minds. But let's see if Joe can repeat it or was it just a fail. Silas will be on the pulse this time around. So trying to find his heartbeat and maybe not get caught out.
10 secondes avant insertion. Il reste 5 secondes. Alpha a découvert l'emplacement d'une bombe. Alpha avance pour désarmer une bombe.
The setup wasn't bad. It was just he did not play it as well as he potentially could have. Now Silas is anticipating Joe to be pushing blue, however, that is not where he is pushing. And Silas should be able to tell by the cams that are missing that Joe is not pushing from there, rather pushing white. Freezer, potentially. Joe is actually perched on Freezer stairs, just waiting, while Silas still hangs around the blue. Now, this does leave site completely open to Joe, who can walk into laundry, or heck, even try to go for a ballsy E-box plan. Joe actually keeps going now. Freezer. Silas just does not seem to be aware. Joe is gonna push in into the hall. Oh, and Joe was aware of Silas's location. Does he know? Does he know? You saw it. You saw it. Turn around. Swing and finds it onto Joe. What a swing from. Honestly, a misplay from Joe. It would have been wiser to just try and stick a plant. However, Joe takes the fight and pays the price for it. Kind of an off round there. Joe maybe getting a little bit too aggressive.
Alpha doit localiser et désarmer le plus de bombes possible.
Alright, this time, Silas will be opting for a medium defense. Alright, here we go. Actually, it's a kid's dorm's defense. My apologies. It is 1 to
Il
2,
reste 10 secondes.
and these are on the halves. So
Plus que 5 secondes.
these will be, each half is 6 rounds, and it's the first one to 7 rounds.
L'objectif d'Alpha est de localiser et de désarmer une
If
bombe.
you're Silas and you're voting for Silas, then you're looking for preferably a 5-1 half on Oregon defense. Or you're voting for Joe, a 3-3 would be a mercy. Not to necessarily say that Joe is not the best, however, Joe, you want to be able to have breathing room for some of these mistakes that he's making. As Silas is able to just punish time and time
Bombe
again.
localisée par Alpha.
Looks like Joe is gonna repel. Ooh, Silas stepping away. Oh boy. Alright, here comes the close encounter. Joe is gonna end up repelling on the roof, interestingly. I thought that Joe was gonna go through a big window, however, that seems to be the case. Is that a drone at Silas' feet that he didn't see? That is ridiculous. Alright. Interesting how Joe runs the C-75 on Cali. Even for me, that's a little bit crazy. He's better used SPS. Oh, that most likely gave away his location. Silas must have heard that explosion. Silas with a very one-sided angle defeat. Now he is going to change his elevation. Aim at head level. Joe looks down the stairs, unsure of his enemy's whereabouts. Joe does have a spare drone, and here we go, the mistake. There's his drone right there, right up there. Here's the drone. Oh, you saw the feet. Yep, drone's there. Silas is gonna turn completely around, look the wrong way. Is Joe gonna get this kill? All it takes is for him to swing. No! He pulls away. That was his time. Silas is gonna end up swinging the wrong way. Oh, Joe will actually give away the kill.
Alpha n'a plus en main
And
son
Silas will
désamorceur.
find it instead. Quite unfortunate for Joe. Too much hesitation and fear. You saw how Silas was looking the completely wrong way there. Quite unfortunate for our dear friend Joe. I don't know.
Delta, empêchez Alpha de désarmer vos bombes.
don't know. At first, it seemed like it was gonna be an even game. But Joe letting these rounds slip. Chris errors being made.
Bombe localisée par Alpha. Il reste 10 secondes. Plus que 5 secondes. Reste pour désamorcer une bombe.
Silas is gonna be going up against the Fuse. Oh, and here comes the aggressive monkey play Silas is fearing. Silas, if you are not aware, is not afraid to go for these crazy plays to catch his enemies completely off guard. Actually, he will pull away from the aggression. Joe's actually gonna head all the way to Big Tower Hall. He's hesitating a little bit. Doesn't know if he wants to straight up jump in or not. Silas is on the complete opposite side of the map. It takes this for Silas to get a little bit wary of why it's so quiet. All it takes. Yep, here we go. Joe needs to, he has too much hesitation. Joe. Let's see. Oh, Silas is starting to catch blood. He knows that it's too quiet. And no, he turns his back when all he has to do is keep up with the aggression. However, Silas is not aware that Joe actually snuck back into the hall. Again. Silas is now just holding an angle. Joe once again giving up too many opportunities. Now we know this. Joe. Silas is going to pick a different angle in order to try and fight this against Joe. Joe is opting to play a little bit more passive, although this passive game sense is going to cost him. Silas, all he has to do is just sit and wait. Joe's running out of time, 30 seconds left. Oh no, Joe, you turn. Joe, his luck might actually have favored him here. Joe could just walk inside and hit the prox alarm.
Encore 15 secondes.
He needs to go. He doesn't. He thinks that he can plant in the hallway.
Plus que 5 secondes.
Unfortunately, it's too late for him.
Agent, votre délai
Joe
est
playing too scared. Unfortunate.
Delta, empêchez Alpha de désarmer vos bombes.
Alrighty, here we go. Joe will pull out the thermite. It will be a meeting defense, I believe. Yes, it will be a meeting defense. And Silas is just gonna hide in the closet.
Alpha a découvert l'emplacement d'une bombe.
What happened is that Silas could attempt to play retake. All he's gonna do is just hold scan underneath.
Il reste 10 secondes.
And then he's gonna have to run up the
Plus que
stairs.
5 secondes.
Send 4 in order to face him.
L'objectif d'Alpha est de désarmer une bombe.
Joe will be running thermite. Oh, Silas is aware of where he spawned. Silas will be heading his way toward Joe's location. most likely contesting early on before climbing away. Now, Silas, I don't know, this is gonna get a little bit tricky. Joe's actually gonna thermite charge the garage. Interesting tactic. Oh. Silas is still on the alert with his pulse scanner. He must have heard that gunshot from Joe's 5.56 rifle. Surely he must have heard that. Still pulse scanner. Joe's slowly working his way through the hall. Now does Joe realize that he has an open window into sight? He does. And I don't think Silas has realized that the site is clear. Or Silas hasn't realized that the site is taken and Joe's just gonna go ahead and stick the plan.
Désamorceur
Another
posé par
disaster
Alpha.
for Silas. Now he has to play retake. Silas aware. I don't think he's aware. Nice! And Silas will actually fall to Joe in a surprise play from Joe. He quickens his pace and takes sight by storm. Okay, so those who supported Joe have a little bit more faith, bro. Believe. Just trust.
Delta, empêchez Alpha de désarmer vos bombes.